Hi everyone and welcome again. Today I wanted to share a very special story with you guys. Seeing that I'm not able now to get in the garden like I wants to because winter's coming really quick and I'm not sure if I'm going to get back down there again to the farm for this 2025 season. Hopefully I'll will get down a few more days, but depends on the weather and what's happening. Like Christmas time gets really busy. There's family commitments and stuff. So recently, I believe it was last week, that I thanked all you guys, my Airbnb guests, for helping me build my dream of becoming a flower farmer. And I did say I had a special story to share with you guys. So I do want to share that with you. But before I do, I just want to touch base because my YouTube channel is growing, and thank you all for supporting me. And some of you are probably saying, well, she's all over the place. Yeah, that's me and my personality. But I do have a very busy life. I have my Airbnb business. I'm building a flower farm and lots of other life experiences, which it's Christmas time and this world that we live in is so terrible. So I want to share my story with you guys. I know my life has changed with all these changes that have happened to me in life, and hopefully you guys can learn from me and try to help and make this world a better place. So we'll get back to this $20 Christmas tree, and we're going to share that story today. I have a lot of patients that come, that's cancer patients. So when I built my Airbnb 6 years ago, my main objective was to provide a safe, clean, healthy environment for people that was coming for doctor's appointments and cancer treatments and other medical issues. And on the weekends, I get a lot of people that come for hockey tournaments, and there's some Airbnb hosts that don't host to sports events because it can turn into a party environment, which any Airbnb host, if you're out there and you're a good Airbnb host, nobody wants someone to be coming in and throwing parties. As Airbnb hosts, we do spend a lot of money providing this kind of service. I built my Airbnb. I wanted to turn this into a home-like setting. I knew who I wanted to target for my Airbnb, and I did get a lot of cancer patients and a lot of other people that came in for doctor's appointments and dental appointments, all that good stuff. So with the cancer patients, I think what it is because my dad had passed with cancer at 57 years old. So I always had a soft spot for them. In the beginning years, I did get really attached to. I know there was one lovely lady, and her and her husband used to come. Got really attached to this couple. Oh, wonderful people. Anyway, it was when COVID was on, and this lady ended up passing, and I wasn't expecting it. There was a little gap between our communication because we're COVID idiots, so she had stopped coming for a while. So when she came for her appointment, I hadn't talked to her I never got the follow-up information as to what was happening. And really, that's none of my business. This lady ended up passing, and I wasn't expecting that. I was devastated. I cried for a week. So I try now not to get attached. So my cancer patients, like I say, you guys are always going to be welcome, and you're always going to be special. So for my $20 Christmas tree, so I had one lady, she was coming, and her name was Ilda Payne, and she was a sweet lady. I've recently talked to Ilda's family. They liked that I did a memory tree in her honor down on the farm, and I do have memory trees of some of my cancer patients that did pass away. So with Ilda, she came, I'd say it was probably over a 9-month period, way back when I first started. The thing that I remember was a few things that I remember about Ilda. One was she was a very, very sweet, loving person. But you know what else Ilda had, and all my cancer patients have, is they have a support person. So anybody that comes from cancer treatments, they always have someone, whether it's a spouse, a brother, a sister, a niece, a nephew, every one of them have a support person. So thank you guys for being support person to your family member and stepping up. So when Ilda came, like say, sometimes it was her daughter, sometimes it was her sister, sometimes it was her niece, and they were all lovely people, and they became friends. And that family, all of them are more than welcome to come back anytime to stay at my Airbnb. So as Ilda was coming, like I said, we kind of developed a relationship. Well, it was around Halloween time, and they were, Ella and her family, her niece, and I believe it was her niece's daughter. They were all fascinated with all the Halloween decorations that I had up. Upstairs was all decorated. Me and my old man was going to have a Halloween party for our friends. So I gave them a tour of all my decorations, and they were just so thrilled. Like, it eased their pain. It took away that, the reason why they were here because of cancer. For those few moments when they enjoyed my decoration, that memory of the cancer was gone for a few short moments. So, like I said, I knew Ilda was going to be, she wasn't going to beat this. Her daughter had given me an heads up that she had cancer in a number of spots. It wasn't looking good. So mentally I had prepared myself that this person that I had, thought a lot of was not going to survive this cancer. But I remember the date. It was our last time she came, and I didn't know it was going to be her last time. It was December 9th when she opened up my door and came in, and I was here. And she looked at my $20 Christmas tree, which is not anything special. Like I say, that tree I bought 6 years ago up to Walmart on sale after Christmas. So if anybody's like struggling with life and need to save $1 after Boxing Day, or I'm not sure if it was open Boxing Day, but a day after Christmas Day, whatever day that is, if it's till 27, 28, everything in the Christmas section goes half price. And Halloween, and all those Halloween decorations that you see down, that's going to be down on the farm, I was fortunate enough that I got that off 75% off, and you're going to see a lot. So if you're wondering where in the name of God did she get all the money to spend on this, no. It's not about the money that I spent, it's all about the money that I saved. When Ilda saw my $20 Christmas tree, her face lit up. You know what her first words were out of her mouth? She said, if I don't get home for Christmas, but she knew her days were very numbered, she said, at least I got a Christmas tree. I'll remember her words till the day I die. It was so special to know that I had only spent $20 on a tree, and it meant so much for her that she had this tree that she could sit and look at and enjoy. It was just wonderful. And I was recently talking to her niece, and she had told me, she said, Ilda always loved her Christmas tree. So she did go home that year for Christmas, but unfortunately it was her last time here staying. Her last visit here, she had a smile on her face when she saw my $20 Christmas tree. So I just want to share that little experience with you guys and to bring you some Christmas cheer. I think I am going to do a Christmas special. I got to go back now and look at all my crazy funny lady videos, because I know some of you guys out there don't believe what's true and what is true. So I'll go back and I'll go through each, because I got them all numbered, because I'm telling a story, guys. I'm telling a story about how I got to be a flower farmer from my past. I'll let you know and share all the stories with you, whether or not they're true. Especially with Aunt Wanda and what was in my bed. I'll let you know if that was true or not. Hey guys, have a great day. Take care and love you all.